You want to make caramel pudding, so let's get to it. Can you make this dish? I don't think so. Ingredient needs to be separated into parts, caramel and pudding. For caramel, we just need water and sugar, with 2 sugar and water ratio. What else do we need? Love. To the one that just broke up, no worries, more bad things are about to happen to you. There is some rules that you need to follow though. Making caramel is not an easy task, and some of you might have experienced it. Yes, you're right. It's very easy to get burned. So what you need to do is use as little heat as possible. The smallest fire on your stove, use it. It normally takes about 8 hours or so. Second rule is never put anything or even spatula to prevent it to crystallize. Thus, burn the caramel. The only time you're allowed to use spatula is to stir at the beginning so the sugar is not being together in one spot. The other time you're allowed to use a spatula is when the flies are around and you slap it. And then you proceed to cooking. What else you can make use of spatula? You can use it to spank a naughty child. You can deflect things that been thrown to you, except put it in while making caramel so it will crystallize. So your cook gets brown, good. Put a little bit of water and stir it so it doesn't get chunky. Let the caramel rest and you do the work. Now is the pudding part. What I use right now is 1 can of evaporated milk. I use 2 spoons of condensed milk, 3 normal size eggs. If it's my size, you only need half of it. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. This is the easy part. And I mean easy. Those ingredients I just said, including the egg, put it in together and mix it well. Filter that so there is no bubble inside the finished product. How about the other cooking show? They claim it to be easy but then proceed to 38 other process. They claim that making croissant is easy but they lied. Croissants look easy but it's not. It is one of the hardest thing to do, and me as an amateur, what can I do right now is go to the nearest bakery and trade croissant with money. You put your caramel and your pudding batter side by side, and then you find any container, put the caramel first, just a little. Don't put too much, just 1/6 of it. If it's too much, then you won't finish it. Don't waste it, it's not your life. Steam that for 30 to 40 minutes. How do you know that your pudding is well done? Take a fork and stick it into the pudding. If the pudding didn't stick in it, then it's done. Take the pudding out, let it rest for 10 minutes, then put it in the fridge for some hours. Caramel pudding is best served cold. I'm sorry for this shaky clip. This is a homemade video. Don't expect too much. Subscribe to this channel and click on the bell. Comment below for any inquiry. Thank you and see you again.